Hey everybody, welcome back to another reaction video. I hope you're doing well. This one is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Family. This was requested by a Patreon subscriber. If you too would like to join the Patreon, link down below in the description will get you there. Throw a like in the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, hit that notification bell. That way you know when videos post immediately and you can come check them out. And let's go.
What is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
S.H.I.E.L.D. has a very long and sometimes violent history.
A lot of good agents died for this.
Wall of Valor. S.H.I.E.L.D. history can be traced on walls like this.
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. stand for, Agent Ward?
Strategic Homeland Intervention, Enforcement, and Logistics Division.
Let's make you guys proud. All this history.
Your history.
A man can accomplish anything when he realizes he's a part of something bigger.
Compassion, loyalty, heart. And that is S.H.I.E.L.D.'s strength.
It means we're the line between world and the much weirder world.
When I took this job, I made a choice.
Weird looking world.
Every
right
field
there.
agent has a defining moment.
This life over the other one. We work together to keep everyone safe. I really do believe that together we can accomplish anything. You can't just be at S.H.I.E.L.D. You have to be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Not exactly a team player.
We're not exactly a team.
You said this was a select team, assembled to work new cases, to protect people.
You don't need to come up with the whole solution. Just part of it.
Pieces solving a puzzle. I think that's beautiful. It's more peaceful here.
We won't turn our back.
You've got a good team around you. I guess it's the difference between fighting against something and fighting for something. Or someone.
Everyone's attached to something.
We're her family.
We're as close to a family as Sky has.
Yeah, this place always felt like home, like family.
It's the only home I've ever known.
I have faith in my team.
That's what he'll destroy first.
But this alien creature messed with the wrong team.
We're teammates, in fact. You, Coulson, Daisy, and Mac. Me and Fitz.
That team cares about you.
So what's that make us? Friends?
Friends. Partners.
I'm doing what we always do. We are unstoppable together. We're gonna fix this. Together.
But the one thing that I don't need time to understand is that we are all in this together.
We can get through this together.
We have to do what's best for the team.
I'll take a bullet for any one of you, not for the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on the wall, for you.
Damn it, that's why I joined S.H.I.E.L.D. To protect the people I care about.
A team that trusts is a team that triumphs.
You don't get to choose who cares about you.
It's a good bunch over there.
They came through with flying colors, didn't they?
I'm going to take a wild stab in the air and say it probably did not start out like that, where they would just take care of each other because of each other. Probably just started out as the team first. And then those bonds grew, and then they got a little stronger, and then they're like, look, it's not for the S.H.I.E.L.D., it's for you guys. You know, we're in this together.
My team's here. Good people.
Sworn to protect all mankind.
I did what I had to do to protect my team.
Of course, you're an agent. Now I imagine you must be afraid that you're going to lose that.
That is what these people do. S.H.I.E.L.D. They prey on fear and loneliness and desperation, and they offer a home to those who have no one else to turn to.
The world is full of evil and
That's what I was
lies
thinking.
and pain and death, and you can't hide from it. Out of the shadows, into the light. You can only face it.
What does that mean? End S.H.I.E.L.D.
HYDRA? What? Where? Everywhere.
HYDRA's everywhere, Mac.
Hail HYDRA.
When S.H.I.E.L.D. has fallen, we can fight them.
You know we can do this. Since when do you not fight for what you believe in?
It's for S.H.I.E.L.D's soul.
It's over. There is no S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore. This is big for me. It's worthless. We lost.
We are not agents of nothing.
Damn.
We are agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It has to carry weight after everything we've been through. That carries weight. That's how he beat us. By being a friend.
It is very weird to see him alive after I know he's dead.
Really
It's very strange.
It's HYDRA.
I was on a mission.
I'm still part of your team.
It wasn't personal.
My team?
Yeah, and we were a team and a family, and you betrayed us.
I know.
It's what I regret the most.
We cut off the head, and while HYDRA scrambles for a new one, I will crush them.
Let's face facts. You and your little band of misfits are hardly S.H.I.E.L.D.
We have soldiers willing to sacrifice.
It's a different S.H.I.E.L.D.
We'll be ghosts.
That's how we have to live now.
You'll be
the hit.
And then we'll disappear. Months rebuilding, and this is S.H.I.E.L.D. A few operatives here, not many more out there.
There is a difference between S.H.I.E.L.D. and HYDRA. One was an organization built on protection, and the other, world domination.
We'll keep doing what we do, and you'll keep pretending we don't exist.
In the eyes of the public, S.H.I.E.L.D. no longer exists.
S.H.I.E.L.D's my life now.
S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't alive. It's just a job.
That's not what S.H.I.E.L.D's about.
Honestly, that would be ideal. You would not want this to be public knowledge. I guess, yeah, in one aspect, it's great that people could feel comforted by the fact that there's this organization that's trying to help. But it's probably best if they work in the shadows, kind of like secret agencies.
It's all about the mission, not the person next to you.
This is not a democracy.
Maybe it should be.
Gonzalez, who the hell are you working for?
S.H.I.E.L.D. The real S.H.I.E.L.D. We founded S.H.I.E.L.D., the real S.H.I.E.L.D., on the belief that leadership should operate with transparency and not from the shadows.
S.H.I.E.L.D. hasn't changed.
What are you suggesting?
One S.H.I.E.L.D., where I operate as director, under your advisement.
We try to protect people like you from the world, or from yourself.
People like me? They call themselves Inhumans.
We can no longer pretend like the inhuman threat doesn't exist.
It's part of the world that we live in.
It's a plague, Scott.
You're just different now, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Taking her soul.
S.H.I.E.L.D. because I believe in their mission. Protecting and integrating Inhumans is part of that.
It'd still be your job if you put up half a fight.
I had to step down so that you could all continue in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because there's an old friend back in town. And that old friend is S.H.I.E.L.D.
It should be you up there.
No. I'm right where I belong.
But we're doing the right thing.
Sometimes there's no choice but the hard choice. That's the job.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is about sacrifice. Not for you or me, but for the greater good.
You took an oath to be the S.H.I.E.L.D.
To protect those in danger. Even over the ones you love.
Yes. Even then.
Bobby and Hunter never cracked under questioning, even to save each other. They did that for S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's a spy's goodbye.
We both know S.H.I.E.L.D. protects mankind.
And what has S.H.I.E.L.D. done in the name of protection?
She's a robot?
But we built HYDRA to protect agents like him. The framework is a tool.
Like HYDRA was a tool? So, you been feeling that?
You need to remember me! And Fitz and Agent May and all the good that we have done. Your friends depend on you, and this world is alive!
What the hell?
You were a mechanic. I was a hacker, and now somehow we're soldiers?
So, this is what you do at S.H.I.E.L.D.? This kind of stuff?
Of course this is happening. This always happens to you, to me, to us.
Damn.
Philip J. Coulson. He can bring all the pieces together.
You're here. Agent Coulson of S.H.I.E.L.D. You've come to save us.
Last night I saw something beautifully peculiar. It was a giant stone, but not a stone. And suddenly, it was like an ocean. Waves crashing against the shore.
Whoa.
So you think the rock is a portal?
No,
Venom.
proving that it's a portal. Okay, to another
It's
planet.
Venom.
A very old planet.
The monolith was different, wasn't it? We didn't travel through space.
You, who will save humanity.
You see an Earth that can be saved? Because S.H.I.E.L.D. tried to save the world.
S.H.I.E.L.D. tried to stop it and failed. Brought hell to Earth.
Bad news is, end of the world might have already begun.
We made it back home, and we fought to save the world from a future we knew was coming.
We're gonna change the future anyway.
The more we fought, the closer it came.
The things that
It's like Judgment Day with Terminator. It's, you know, it's coming no matter what. You can only delay it.
in the future.
It's an impossible thing to
Phil
stop.
Coulson is dying.
But what can we do? Can we cure this?
There is no cure for that.
How could you keep this from us?
What's the hardest part?
The life I have yet to live. No, I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm just here to see that S.H.I.E.L.D. continues.
There is no shield.
There is no S.H.I.E.L.D. Nothing we do matters.
Whatever happened to S.H.I.E.L.D.?
There's an idea, a symbol that must continue no matter what. A shield.
You are the symbol. There's no shield without you.
There's nothing without you. None of us are giving up on you.
Damn.
It's more than
damn,
a team,
damn.
and you know it.
But the belief that drives us all is the same, whether it's one man or all mankind.
That they're worth saving.
That's why S.H.I.E.L.D. exists.
We're special. We never have to say goodbye.
Damn, that was so good. Wow. Link down below in the description for the original video. Go throw it some love. Margarita Life does it again. That was incredible, incredible video. What I liked was the fact that, number one, it showed the growth of the characters and obviously their bonds throughout the entire show. Number two, like I said, it's kind of like the inevitable, you know? The Earth will end someday, and you're just trying to prolong it and keep it around. And it very much gave off that Terminator vibe of trying to prolong Judgment Day, but you can't stop Judgment Day. You just can't. You can do your best to try to prolong it, but there is no stopping it. As long as a show has no plot armor, aka, you know, like Game of Thrones, where at any moment somebody can go down and just never get back up, it adds a sense of realness to that show that, you know, is kind of taken away in video games where you know you're going to get an extra life, or you know, even though it's a game over, you can plug more coins into the arcade game or just restart the game. No big deal. And I love that some shows, very rarely, take that risk of allowing characters to go by the wayside. Now, I had a couple questions. Number one, where is the Avengers during all this? Like, what time frame is this set at? And number two, what infected Coulson to the point where it was basically taking over his body slowly? You know, one of my biggest gripes with Marvel is the fact that it was such a success that they literally just flooded the market with Marvel shit. And the entire time I was just like, why, if you had this much interest, I get it, you're just trying to make as much money as possible while the iron's hot, but there was a saturation point right around, I think it was like the second Avengers film, might even been before that, like Iron Man 3, where I was just like, okay, we've had back-to-back movies, getting a little inundated with superhero shit right now. Can we take a small breather? Just a couple years, 5 to 10. Just 5 to 10 years, you know, make us really crave another one. It got to the point where it was like, every year you could just count on 2-3 Marvel movies. And it got to a point where I was just like, I have no interest in seeing these in theaters. I'll just wait to see them, you know, whenever available on whatever streaming service I have. No big deal, no rush. I think I saw Endgame 1.5 years after it came out in theaters, maybe 2 years after it came out in theaters. I had no rush to see it. It was one of those things where I'm like, I'll eventually see it. And I think the same thing happened with Infinity War. I was just like, I heard, you know, bits and pieces, people die, whatever. And then I just waited until it was finally available on, I think it was my parents' cable service or something like that. I just sat down and watched it. I'm like, oh, that was pretty good. But giving it a little bit of time to breathe actually allowed me to enjoy it more than just boom, 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 boom. Here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. Here's a show, here's a show, here's a movie, here's a movie, here's a show, movie. It's just, it got to the point where I was just like, I'm kind of done with this stuff. Because it's all come out at the same time in this, you know, phases or whatever the hell they're calling it. I guess we're on phase 4. It's just, it's overkill. And I think we've seen that with the recent Marvel movies of them not hitting the mark as much as the other ones. Which hopefully will get them to slow down the releases. Maybe, hopefully. You know, give us like a year or two in between. That's the beauty of James Bond franchise, is that it's not every year. You gotta wait 4-5 years in between the movies. You know, build up a little intrigue, build up a little want, build up a little, you know, hey, it's been a while since I've seen a Bond film. I want to see that. A little bit of, you know, a little bit of scarcity is not a bad thing. Flooding the market is a horrific thing. You might make money initially, but eventually people will start trailing off. And I think we saw that with Black Widow. I think we saw that with Thor, Love and Thunder, I think it's called. I think we saw that with, shoot, what is it, Shang-Li or something? I can't even remember. Hopefully they put a little more scarcity into that in the years coming forward. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. They'll just keep releasing this shit on Disney Plus, and people will be like, oh, I guess I'll check it out. I guess if it's available, I'll take a look. Yeah, I think we're going to continue to see those numbers dwindle as they kind of go through these sequels and prequels. And that's kind of my thoughts on the current state of Marvel. It's too much of a good thing. And people are getting a little bit complacent with it, I think. But overall, if I was just judging the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. off of one video, and this was the one that was selected, I would say, damn, that's a good show. That is a really good show. Link down below in the description for the Patreon. Thanks so much for subscribing to the channel. I shall see you on the next one. Try to stay cool out there. It is hot pretty much everywhere right now. So stay cool, and I'll see you later.